It begins every year on the night of October 31st, a night when streets glow with pumpkin lights, when laughter and fear mix in the cold air, and when children dressed as ghosts, witches, and heroes roam from house to house asking, "Trick or treat." This is Halloween, one of the most mysterious and beloved celebrations in Western culture. But behind the costumes and candy, there lies a story that began more than 2,000 years ago, a story of ancient rituals, changing beliefs, and the blending of cultures that shaped the festival we know today. Performing arts, the ancient origins. Long before Halloween was called by that name, it began as an ancient Celtic festival known as Samhain, pronounced Samhain. The Celts, who lived in what is now Ireland, Scotland, and parts of northern France, believed that October 31st marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter, a season of darkness and death. They believed that on this night, the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the dead became blurred. Spirits could cross into the mortal world, wandering through villages and farms. To protect themselves, people lit huge bonfires, offered food to wandering spirits, and wore frightening masks made of animal skins to scare away ghosts. For them, Samhain was not just about fear, it was about honoring ancestors and the unseen world. It marked the end of the old year and the rebirth of a new. Latin crossed the Christian influence. As centuries passed and Christianity spread across Europe, the Church sought to replace pagan traditions with Christian holidays. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III declared November 1st as All Saints' Day, a time to honor saints and martyrs. The night before it, October 31st, became known as All Hallows' Eve, which eventually evolved into the word Halloween. But even as the new Christian meanings took root, old Celtic customs survived. People continued lighting fires, wearing costumes, and telling ghost stories. Halloween became a night that combined both the sacred and the strange, a night suspended between religion and folklore. House with Garden, the journey to America. When Irish and Scottish immigrants arrived in America during the 19th century, they brought their Halloween traditions with them. In the New World, those customs transformed. Pumpkins replaced the turnips that were once carved into lanterns, becoming the now iconic jack-o'-lanterns. Communities began organizing parties, games, and parades. Children dressed up and went door to door asking for sweets, the beginning of the beloved trick-or-treat tradition. By the 20th century, Halloween had become a nationwide celebration in the United States. Less about spirits and more about fun, community, and imagination. The meaning behind the masks. Every mask worn on Halloween tells a story. The witch symbolizes the ancient healers once feared and misunderstood. The ghost recalls the spirits once believed to roam on Samhain night. And the vampire, mummy, and werewolf all come from centuries of folklore and human fascination with the dark and the unknown. The act of wearing a mask gives people permission to explore another identity, to face their fears, or simply to laugh at them. For one night, everyone becomes someone or something else. Trick or treat, a sweet evolution. The phrase trick or treat didn't appear until the early 20th century. In the past, people practiced souling, going from door to door offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food. Over time, this evolved into a playful tradition where children threaten a harmless trick if they don't receive a treat. Today, Halloween candy sales in the United States reach billions of dollars each year. Chocolate, lollipops, and caramel apples have become part of the modern ritual, proof of how an ancient festival has turned into a global celebration of fun and creativity. Candle symbols and superstitions. Halloween is full of strange symbols, each with a story. Pumpkins, a symbol of protection, inspired by the legend of Stingy Jack, a man who tricked the devil and was doomed to wander the earth with only a lantern carved from a turnip. Black cats, once believed to be witches' companions or even witches in disguise. Bats and owls, night creatures associated with mystery and omens. Bonfires, carried from Celtic times, symbolizing the light that guides spirits home. Even though most people today see these as decoration, they remind us of ancient fears and ancient wisdom. Halloween around the world. Though Halloween is most popular in the United States, its influence has spread far and wide. In Ireland and Scotland, bonfires and old games like apple bobbing are still common. In Mexico, the same period is celebrated as Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, a colorful and emotional tribute to ancestors with music, flowers, and food. In Japan, there's a modern twist. Massive costume parades in Tokyo, blending American style with local creativity. And across Europe, people decorate homes, host horror movie nights, and enjoy the eerie excitement of October's final night. Halloween has become a mirror of culture itself, a mix of joy, fear, memory, and imagination. The modern spirit of Halloween. Today, Halloween is a billion-dollar industry, but beyond the business, it remains something deeply human. It's about confronting what scares us, celebrating what we love, and finding wonder in the dark. Families decorate their homes, artists design stunning costumes, and entire neighborhoods come alive under the moonlight. And though few remember its ancient Celtic roots, the spirit of Samhain still lingers. The feeling that on this one night, the world between the living and the dead grows thin, and that maybe, just maybe, the past can whisper again. Halloween is more than just a holiday. It's a story of transformation, from fire-lit rituals to candy-filled streets, from sacred prayers to playful screams. It connects history to imagination, ancestors to children, and the ancient world to the modern one. And as you walk under the autumn sky, hearing laughter behind every mask and seeing flickering candles inside every pumpkin, remember that you are part of a tradition that has traveled across time and continents. From the channel Rihla, we wish you a mysterious, magical, and memorable Halloween night.